Change is the only constant. With the dynamics of changing workplace scenarios, it has become even more relevant in today's times to design for inclusivity. We see a lot of emphasis on designing for Millennial and Gen Z. But how about the mixed generation user experience? And what about the older generation? This is Smitha Naik from our very own Zyeta Podcast studio, sending a big hello to everyone and also bringing up this discussion on what it takes to designing futuristic offices for older generation. In the near future, we shall see a good mix of 4 generations under one roof contributing to a business growth. While the Millennial and Gen Z bring in their fresh, out-of-the-box ideas, the older generation brings in their wisdom and expertise. Having said that, designing for older generation would need to accommodate a range of physical and cognitive activities. It surely needs to promote simplicity. With people spending more and more time on digital interface today, it is recommended to use the right amount of contrast and colors. Also, as designers, relying too much on colors to communicate information could end up becoming a deterrent for those with color blindness. And hence, using a combination of colors with textures and patterns aid in being good visual stimulators. These also help in being good wayfinding solutions. Another interesting aspect is that on the quality of light and how it has a long-term adverse effect for all age groups. Low mood through the day, fatigue way before the day ends, lack of concentration, and poor sleep quality, to name a few. The impact of these is more so in older generation, resulting in lower restoration. Circadian lighting in workspace, a more human-centric lighting system, tunes itself to provide sufficient light signals to the brain, telling the brain to perform all the function it needs to during the day and to slow down or wind down by night. In short, circadian lighting is designed for the biological master clock of the body. Apart from these aspects, some very thoughtful solutions in design would be to have clear pathways for movements, ramps instead of steps, avoiding very large and intimidating sea of workstations, biophilia to calm the mind, ergonomically designed furniture, and definitely efficient furniture settings to choose from, what we call a more adaptive work setting. I would also say that design needs to encourage older generation, not just older generation, but everyone in the office to walk around the office, clocking in more steps, just like how we would do in our neighborhood for different activities and purposes. Well, these were few thoughts on designing for older generation, and I'm sure you would have yours too. So do share your comments and we would love to hear from you. This is me, Smitha, signing off with this thought that let's build safer and inclusive workspaces for our diverse groups and generations across.